and welcome to the Fall 2020 Jeffrey School Orientation video. I can't believe the time is just around the corner for us to be back together again. It's been since March, can you believe it? So we are so excited to have students back in the building, and if you're choosing to keep your children learning from home, we fully understand and support you as well. So whether we're going to be together in a classroom or in Google Meets, please know we are so ready to start the year, and we have been so very busy at Jeffrey School getting ready just for you. So this video has been put together with lots of amazing teachers that wanted to help you just get a little glimpse today as to what your days are going to be like here at Jeffrey School this year. We know they're going to look a little bit different. We're still going to have the same smiling faces and staff that are wonderful teachers and really enjoy working with kids. Some of our routines, our procedures, how we do things will be different, and that's just to keep us safe. So we've been hard at work this summer. I hope you've had a wonderful summer. And without further ado, here are a few tips and little sneak peeks into life at Jeffrey School this year.
Hi, welcome to Jeffrey School. I'm Miss B, and this is the front office. I want to say I'm so excited to see all of my little friends that are coming back this school year, and welcome to all of my new friends that are going to come here this year. This is Miss B's private office now, so I'm going to do all of my work in here, and when all of you students want to come down and give me the attendance or your pickup lists and anything from your teachers, you're going to come right out here to these desks, and there's going to be baskets here for you to put everything in. And then you can wave to me in the window and go back to your class. Parents, I've got our early dismissal and late sign-in books all right here, extra pads, we've got sanitizer and pens for you guys to do everything here. And I've also got the radio here if you needed anything. So things are going to look a little different this year, but we're going to do everything that we can to make everything fun and happy, and I think that's it. So I look forward to seeing everybody on the first day of school. Bye!
Let's take a peek into a Jeffrey classroom. Oh, there she is. Hi, Mrs. Saccone.
Hi, boys and girls. My name is Mrs. Saccone. Welcome to my classroom. Come on in.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. So I wanted to give you a little tour of what a classroom at Jeffrey School is going to look like this year. As you may have heard, they're going to look a little bit different than you're used to, so we wanted to show you so you could start getting used to some of the changes. So the first thing you'll notice is that each of you have your very own desks, and those desks are spaced far apart, and that's for your safety. At your desk, you'll be able to keep all your supplies for learning. You'll have your books for reading, your writing folder, your writing notebook, your pencil boxes, everything you need for your day of learning. And then in the back of the classroom, you'll each have your very own cubby. And in these cubbies, you'll get to keep your backpack, your jackets for when it gets colder, lunch, snack, water bottle. You'll each have your own space. Over on this side of the classroom, I have my classroom library. So you guys will still get to enjoy checking out books and reading every day here at Jeffrey School. And then up here in the front of the classroom, this is where I'll get to do most of my teaching this year. When I'm up front like this, I'll get to take off my mask so you can see my whole face. So we have our easel, we have our big whiteboard area where we'll do our learning for reading, writing, math, everything. Okay? And then over here we have our classroom sink. So this year we'll be taking lots of breaks throughout our day to wash our hands and keep ourselves nice and healthy. So we'll have a hand washing station, we have hand sanitizer available, everything we need to stay safe this year. Bye, boys and girls. Thanks for visiting my classroom. We're very excited to see you in just a few weeks.
Thanks, Mrs. Saccone. Take care.
Okay, boys and girls, it's time for lunch.
Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Farmer
Mrs. Lopez. We wanted to talk to you today about how lunch is going to look different this year. So as you all may have heard, we're going to be eating lunch in the classroom this year. And there are certain procedures that we're going to follow to keep everyone safe as they're eating their lunch. So when the teacher says that it's lunchtime, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to give our desk a quick wipe down. Once we've wiped down our desks, we will take our wipe, throw it away, and one at a time we will come over and wash our hands. Once we've washed our hands, then we will grab our lunch. And we have two options for lunch this year. We can bring our lunch from home, or we have a choice of 3 different sandwiches each day that will be brought to our classrooms in a bag lunch for us. I'm gonna grab my lunch box, and Mrs. Lopez is gonna grab her brown bag lunch. Once we have our lunch, then we may take off our masks that we have attached to our lanyards and leave them attached to our lanyards while we eat our lunch. It's safe for us to take our mask off because we will have a plexiglass shield around each of our desks when school starts. So we will not only be at least 6 feet away from each other, we will also have our shields to help us maintain our social distance. So we're going to eat our lunch, and once we're done with our lunch, we will give our desk another quick wipe down. Our teacher or paraprofessional will give us some hand sanitizer. We'll rub our hand sanitizer on, and then we will put our mask back on, and we're ready for more learning.
We will be having all of our related arts classrooms in your classroom. For a month and a half, we will be together learning Spanish, art, PE and health, and music. So you will see Miss Bond, Miss Stripchak, Mrs. Soderberg, and Mrs. Woods, as well as myself, coming into your classrooms to teach you all about the wonderful things that we've been teaching you in our classrooms. So we look forward to seeing you this year here in your classroom.
Another place that we're going to be practicing our social distancing this year at Jeffrey is in the hallways. And how cool, we have these colorful carpet arrows that are going to show us how to keep 6 feet apart. So when you're walking through the hallways with your class, you're going to want to make sure to stay on the arrows and make sure you're on your own arrow. Be sure to look for the arrows when you return to school.
So it doesn't look like much right now, but if you see those 2 stakes way down there in the grass, that's going to be where our first outdoor learning classroom is going to be. We'll have a big tent down on that end. We'll have a second tent right here in the middle. And by these stakes, we'll have a third tent. So 3 places where your teachers can come, bring you outside in some shade, get some fresh air, take your mask breaks, and enjoy learning in the outdoors.
Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Cutler, and for those of you that don't know me, I'm the nurse at the Jeffrey School. I want to give a shout out to Mrs. Frost, Miss B, our amazing custodians, Mr. Rudy, Mr. Joe Dillon, and others that worked tirelessly all summer to get our school ready for our return. I also wanted to take a minute to talk about how staff and students can all work together to help keep each other safe and healthy. This is by wearing masks when we come to school. I know a lot of you have already gotten used to wearing a mask when we leave our house to go to the store or we're going to be around other people. This is so germs don't get in our noses and our mouths. And whatever type of mask that your family decides that you're going to wear when you come to school, it's very important that the mask that you wear completely covers your nose and your mouth. I like to wear paper masks, so I just want to demonstrate. I have a very nice assistant that I'm going to try to demonstrate the proper way to wear a mask. So you're going to wash your hands or sanitize your hands before you put any type of mask on. I wear paper masks, so I pick it up by the loops on this side, so I'm not touching the mask. I'm trying to put this on my assistant, Rosie. Look at the camera. So I'm trying to put it on her nose and cover her nose and her mouth. And it doesn't really work, right? She doesn't really have the ears for the loops to stay on. But I'm gonna show you how I wear a mask. So again, I'm gonna sanitize my hands, pick my mask up by the loops on the side. Paper masks have a wiry part that goes over your nose. Oops, wrong side. So you put the loops over your ears. You can kind of squish the wiry part down so it molds over the top of your nose, and then you pull it so you make sure that your mouth is covered as well. When you go to take your mask off in school, you're going to make sure that you touch the mask with the loops, or you just don't want to touch whatever mask you wear over the part that goes over your nose and your mouth. Your teacher's going to go over when you get to take your mask off during school. You're going to have a lot of mask breaks during school. Your teacher's also going to explain how you're going to store your mask before you put it back on. And then you're going to want to wash your hands after you take it off to get any potential germs off your hands. So I know it feels funny, I know it feels different, but I think we're all going to get used to it. And I even think there are going to be times during the school day we're going to forget we're wearing it. If you or your family have any questions or concerns at all, please, I encourage you to reach out to me. My contact information is on the school website, and I'm more than happy to answer your questions or concerns. If I don't have the answer to your question, I will find your answer. So I can't wait to see everyone back at school. I can't wait to meet all the new students. I hope everyone enjoys your last few weeks of summer, and take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Let me tell you a little bit about how we're going to use the bathrooms here at Jeffrey School this year. For our kindergarten and first grade students, you're very lucky. You have a private bathroom just for your class. For our second and third graders, we're going to make sure that we keep our germs from spreading and use the bathrooms one at a time. So what you're going to do is when you go into the bathroom, you'll see on the stalls your teacher's name. You are to use the stall with your teacher's name, use it quickly, wash your hands really, really well, and then make a quick exit so the next person can use the bathroom. All yours. Thank you for waiting. All right, this next clip is for our parents. Parents, we will be doing pickup in the afternoons, very different at Jeffrey this year. You're going to arrive on campus at your staggered start time, either 3 o'clock or 3:25. You'll enter the upper parking lot where a staff member will be located. You're going to show the staff member your new fancy parking tag that you'll hang from your rearview mirror. It'll have a special number on it and your family's last name. That staff member will enter your name into the iPad, which allows the classroom teachers to know that you are here to pick up your child. Your child will be escorted out and to one of 4 loading zones. You can then drive around and you'll pull up to the next available zone. Have a great day, Tanner. Bye. Once all 4 zones are loaded,
Welcome to or back to Jeffrey School. My name is Mrs. Phelps, and I will be your principal for a few weeks beginning in October while Mrs. Frost spends a little time at home with her new baby. I used to be the principal at Brown Middle School, so I am very familiar with how fantastic the Jeffrey School community is and how fantastic the Jeffrey School students are. I'll be looking for some people to welcome me, greet me, stop in and say hello, and maybe even help me find my way around the building when I start in October. So I'll be looking for you. I can't wait to meet you all, and enjoy the rest of your summer. See you in October. Bye.
So there you have it, a little glimpse at what life will be like here at the wonderful Jeffrey School this fall. Boys and girls, I want you to know that we're going to be reviewing all of this over again with your teachers on the very first days of school. So cohort A, when you come on September 3rd, and cohort B, when you come on Friday, September 4th, your teachers will be reviewing all of this and showing you so much more about your specific classroom, also showing you things about recess and how that's going to work. Our PTO bought us some wonderful recess bins for outside so each child can have their own individual toys. So there's so much more fun and exciting things waiting for you. Again, this was just a little glimpse. All right, hope you enjoyed the video. Now I need something really special. Boys and girls, I need you to tell your parents to politely excuse themselves from the room because I have a secret to share with you, okay? Go, go, go. See if you can ask them to go politely make you a sandwich or something. Okay, are they gone? So this year, we know that we're not going to be able to give the hugs and high fives and handshakes that we always do in the morning when we see each other, when you get off the bus or in the hallways. So your teachers and I have come up with a secret Jeffrey handshake. Are you ready for it? So instead of high-fiving or hugging, we're going to do our secret Jeffrey cheer. It's 2 claps and some spirit fingers. So practice with me. Ready? 2 claps. Spirit fingers. I'll be ready on the first days of school with my spirit fingers ready to greet you. All right? Have a great rest of your day.